Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, we're back again with another reading. This reading was requested quite a while ago and I did do it on Instagram as a written format. But I like to do the readings that I do on Instagram again as a video because I have different audiences on Instagram. So on Instagram is a whole plethora of different people, but then on YouTube I have more people here. So I always expect like a different message, okay? But yeah, I just want to say massive thank you to everyone who's always been continuously supportive on this channel. And thank you to people who support my other channel, Awkward Confidence. For those of you who don't know, I'm not just a tarot reader. I also am an independent artist. I'm also a teacher by profession. I do a lot of things. Let's just put it that way. And for those of you who've been really supportive, I really do appreciate you because well and truly, where would I be? Where would I be without you guys, you know? Yeah, so I did post a video entitled Gender Wars, and it's a lyric video. It would mean the world to me if you guys could drop a comment down below, press like. That's the best way to help with engagement. Yeah, even if it's a hate comment, like it helps with engagement. If I'm gonna be completely honest, and I'm not being petty, I know sometimes I'd be crashing out, but I'm not gonna be crashing out anymore. But you know the drill. I can laugh at myself a little bit. But yeah, I will be posting the whole music video. It's going to be higher quality. I want to post better quality content on that channel, and it will be on Valentine's Day. So feel free to support when it hits. Okay. But yeah, with that being said, we have 3 piles today. We're going to be finding out who are your soul tribe, when are you meeting them, what they like. Okay. And it's quite refreshing doing something platonic as well. Not many people request platonic readings, and I like the vibe of this channel where it's not always going to be about love and career. Like it can, you know, balance out the two. All right, so with that being said, pile 1, we have certain, may you be sure of your ground. Pile 2, we have memory, may you hold the past lightly. Pile 3, we have divine, may you find the bliss. So go ahead and pick your piles. I'm going to start. Okay, so pile 1. Okay, we have it at 222. Wow, synchronicities. A certain, may you be sure of your ground. So the fact that this started at 222 tells me that you guys are going to find your soul tribe when you're really much aligned with yourself. You could also be seeing 222. And I love that. That's a number that I see often when I am either moving towards alignment or I'm in alignment. Sometimes I see it before love comes into my life, but it's always at a point where I'm becoming balanced and regaining consciousness and back to myself. And I think I'm also wearing the 222 necklace. I actually bought this from Alice Loves Exists shop, so I would highly recommend. Okay, so we have the weasel and the pine, which is introspection. We have resolution. We have don't give up. We have goals. We have Ace of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with the King of Swords. And then we have the Moon card, which is Cancer or Pisces energy, which is water energy, okay? So, first of all, let's get into the when you're going to meet your soul tribe. I feel like it's not giving me a fix like this is the exact time, but with the moon card I am getting, it's like you're going to intuitively know when people are going to enter your life. It's usually when you're like going through changes in your life. So if you're starting a new job, or if you're moving house, or if you've decided to join a new club, or you've relocated in some sort of way, it's giving like when there's a big change in your life, and you will intuitively feel that you're going to meet new people. And it's not the typical like, okay, I've started, I don't know, university, so because I'm starting university, I'm going to make a bunch of friends. It's not giving that energy. It's giving more of like, even if you're already at somewhere currently, it's like some sort of like little shift, like a new person comes in, or the new kid is in the class, and or a new kid is in your workplace, a new adult is in your workplace, or you start a new hobby and you're the new kid, you know, or the new adult. Why am I saying kid? Weird. Okay, for some of you, if your parents, if your fathers, mothers, you could actually meet someone part of your soul tribe that, you know, your kid is friends with, and then you become friends with their parent. Okay, but that's just for some of you. But for majority of you, it's more of like when you're going through a lot of changes in your life, but you intuitively sense it. And I know that just I know it's annoying hearing that, because it's just like, oh, that doesn't give me a proper time. That doesn't let me know this is from this time to this time. However, you would just feel it. You would just feel it. You know, as I said before at the beginning of this video, usually when I see 222, it's like when I'm moving towards alignment, I always know like things are gonna start being balanced, and it's always when I meet new love as well, like romantic love. Okay, so you intuitively see it, but you probably see the synchronicities. Okay, so if you have been seeing 222 or any sort of synchronicities, it's most likely coming sooner than you think. I am getting, for a lot of you, it's going to be this year. You're going to meet your soul tribe this year, but it's going to be after a certain shift in your life. Okay. And let's get into the where, okay? So when I asked this deck, I was asking where are Power 1 most likely going to meet these soul tribes of people. And we have certain, may you be sure of your ground. So I'm getting, especially it being outside in this area, I did hear Taurus as I spoke. So some of these people could be Taurus, or this could be Taurus season. But I'm getting like you're meeting them outside, but I'm getting it's like outside of a community. So say, for example, if you're on your way to church, you're on your way to the gym, you're on your way to a guided meditation, you're on your way to a party. It's like when you're on the way, when you're traveling somewhere, when you're outside of somewhere, that's where you're going to meet these people. It could even be at a park. I'm just getting it's an outside environment. So this isn't giving an online thing where like you're talking to someone, you're like, okay, let's finally meet up. This is purely accidental. This is like it just happens out of the blue. It could be for some of you like you're asking for directions and you realize, wait a second, oh my god, like I didn't know you listened to this band, I love your t-shirt, oh my god. And then you guys start up a conversation, and then it gets in deep, and they're like, oh my god, did you know that I also do this, did you know I also went here? And then it's like through a conversation I'm getting, and then you guys exchange socials, numbers, or you may end up bumping into each other again, and then that's when you start to reconnect. And then through that one person I'm getting, it's like you start to meet many people that they are also associated with. So I'm getting it's like you will meet one person outside, but then they will connect you to their people. They'll connect you to a whole plethora of people. Okay, this kind of reminds me of I went to a showcase I think 2 years ago, and I met some lovely people, but I wasn't like intending to like befriend people like for that long. But someone liked my performance, so they decided to, I think 2 people liked my performance. So then they decided to follow me, and then from that point on, I was to post random content about like things like I like to do, like dance. And then there was a dance party, and then they're like, hey, I want to come and watch you, and then I want to come to your dance party. And I'm like, oh sure. And then through the dance party they connected with people that I knew and became friends with everyone, and it was really nice. And now everyone's all linked up, and it's so cute. So it's like I see you meeting one person, and then they somehow interconnect you with everyone else. Okay, but I definitely get an outside vibe and a deep conversation, especially with this King of Swords energy. This is giving like in-depth intellectual conversations. It's like it goes way beyond the whole high and by. It's like, oh my god, like, and then it starts off something so small like directions, and then it broadens even more, like, did you know that, like, blah 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 blah, oh my god, I love your shirt, that reminds me of the concert I went to, like, for example. And then it just goes deeper and deeper and deeper, and it's like, oh my god, are you into astrology, what's your star sign? And then it's like, oh my god, did you know, just what I'm saying, it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And then I see you guys exchanging contacts and then keeping that link there. Or it's more of a situation where you meet in real life and then you keep bumping into each other in the same area. And then you're like, you might as well exchange socials, and then, it blossoms from there. But I'm just getting, you're going to be surrounded with this person and these people who are very intellectual, very intelligent. That's basically the same thing. But also very much like, I'm getting a vibe that they don't like small talk. Like when they talk about something, it always has substance, it's always thought-provoking, it's always in depth, and they just say what's on their mind. It's giving a bit of a blunt kind of energy. Like they just say what's on their mind. Like you could, like, it could be silent and they'll be like, I always thought pizzas were weird. Like, why do we have to eat them in the shape of a triangle? Or like, why can't we just eat them in the shape of a square? I don't get it. As you said, I'm saying, like, it would just be out of the blue, and then it would just get you to think like, yeah, I never really deeped why we do that, but I'm getting these people are very, very, very smart, okay? For some of these people are very prestigious in a way where, like, they've accumulated a lot of finances, but not in a way where, like, they're rich and stable, but in a way where, like, they had to go through some sort of academic system. So they should have, that's like, I'm starting, guys. University or a college course, or college is very different in the UK compared to the US. So like the US, when you say college, they're talking about university. In the UK, when I say college, I'm just talking about that those last 2 years before you go to university. I'm not even going to explain in this reading because it's just very hard to explain. But it's a very different educational system basically. But I'm getting like something about this person being very like academically gifted, okay? But I'm getting this type of people, or the person that you're going to meet, and then eventually the rest of the people, is they are very good at hyping you up, okay? We do have don't give up on goals. They're the people you're going to meet when you become a bit more like, I know what path I'm on, I feel more aligned, I know what I'm working towards. Like-minded people I'm getting. But these people are going to hype you up. So say, for example, you have a goal in your mind. They're like, yeah, I believe in you. Why wouldn't you be able to achieve it? You can achieve anything you put your mind to. You're a very intelligent person, Power One. So I definitely see you can do. Like, these people are going to be a really good support system, okay? They're going to always, like, hype you up. They will not even allow you to give up on anything, okay? We do have introspection. So, yeah, I'm getting these types of people. They're very deep thinkers, analytical. I'm getting Aquarius. I'm getting Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius to some extent. I'm getting these people are very introspective, okay? I just see a lot of conversations, and you guys getting lost in conversations. These people could be a little bit talkative, but like it's interesting, okay? Whenever there's a problem, like they know how to solve it, because we do have resolution. And these are the types of people that you can actually call on for support, and that could be really a big relief. You could be the type of person that you don't really ask for help. You kind of feel like, yeah, I know, I got it. Because maybe you can't rely on people. Maybe people have let you down. Maybe people have disappointed you. But I see you finally being able to find your support system, your soul tribe, that you can actually rely on, okay? And that's amazing. I feel like they will enter your life at a time where you have solved a lot of your own problems, and like you're like, okay, I know the secret to life now. Now I can move accordingly. And like, not the whole ultimate secret to life, but you know what I mean? Like, okay, now I know how to adapt to situations. Now I know how to move. Now I know what to do, Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. So I'm getting like these people are very emotionally expressive. So even though we have the King of Swords energy, these people are very fair, very balanced, very intellectual. But when it comes to the people that they love and care about, which is AKA you, they're going to be very emotionally expressive. I'm getting a Gemini here. Expect really thoughtful gifts, because I'm getting these people are very emotionally intelligent, and they will know exactly what you need. Like, this is the type of energy where they don't give people things they want as gifts. They give people things that they need, something that really heals you. Like, say for example, if this is just an example, right? Okay, all right, this is a real life example then, not about me, but what gift I gave someone. Like, say for example, I once was with this ex, right? This ex lost his mother, right? And I didn't know what to do, like, because I've never been in that position where, someone's like, oh, my mom passed away. I mean, yeah, I've been with people whose parents have passed away in general, but it's usually like in childhood. But I hadn't been with someone who lost their parent not long ago. So I was like, I've never been in this position. What would I want if I lost my mother, So then I decided to get I got like a stuffy teddy bear, but it was like in the form of a rabbit, right? Because at the time I had a rabbit. And on that rabbit, I managed to get it personally made, where it's a picture of my ex and his mum, and plastered on the belly. And it was like some caption. It was so long ago, I can't remember what it says, but I think it said like, I'm always with you, or something very in-depth. And then I tried to also write a little card next to it. And on the card, like, I tried, my ex spoke their language, a different language towards me. So I tried to do something in their language as well, like that was very heartfelt. And I gave it to them. And that was my way of basically saying, like, I don't know how to comfort you, but I hope this gives you some sort of comfort. And it takes a lot of emotional intelligence and like being attentive to actually understand, like, okay, what would mean a lot to this person? Because not everybody would react in a heartfelt way to that. Like some people be like, well, that's not how I grieve. Like the way I grieve is I need dark humor, for example, you know. But this person, I knew they were so sensitive. They were so like sentimental in general. Like they would appreciate that. So similarly, I'm getting like your soul tribe are people who are very attentive to your emotional needs. So they may have their own love languages, but they will try to understand you and your love language, and they will love you in that love language. And the reason why I say Gemini is because I don't know how Gemini men are, okay? I don't know what they're like. I've never dated one. My dad is a Gemini, but yeah, I don't know what he's like in terms of in that way, but I've never dated a Gemini man, so I don't know what they're like. A lot of people tell me run for the hills. They're apparently manipulative, they're this and that, but from a Gemini woman's perspective, we're very emotionally intelligent. So we understand like, okay, so this is the way you like to love. So let's try and love you in the way that you feel loved. We just like to understand people, you know? So I'm getting this soul tribe is just like that, okay? Especially this person that you meet first, okay? But yeah, we have the moon card, so I'm also getting intuitive energy. So yeah, these people are very intuitive. So it's almost like this soul tribe will obviously, because they're your soul tribe, they're going to reflect traits that you have in yourself. So if you're intuitive, these people are most likely intuitive. If you're fair, blunt, honest, just like these people are going to have these traits as well. But I'm getting like it's going to feel so refreshing because you're going to feel like, oh my god, like where have you guys been my whole life? Okay, yeah, it's gonna have like a really in-depth feel to it. But yeah, that's all I'm getting. I'm going to move on to pile 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, just email me. And thank you. So pile 2, we have 16 minutes and 41 seconds. You guys chose memory. May you hold the past lightly. We have the snake and the fern starting over. Wow, this is giving like memory starting over. This is giving an energy like you already know these people, but you know, let's first find out. We have Nirvana. We have May. We have Gemini. The funny thing is I just talked about Gemini in the other pile. We have the World card, which is Sagittarius energy, fire energy. We have the King of Wands, fire sign energy again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have Aries energy with the Emperor. Okay, these people are very fiery. But we also have Taurus and Gemini energy with the May and the Gemini, or they could be a May Gemini, okay? I'm getting, okay, for pile 1, it was like they meet one person, and through that one person, they'll meet a whole plethora of people. But I'm getting for pile 2, even though Gemini is here, and Gemini is known to be like a social sign, I am getting that your soul tribe is just going to be two extra people in your life. Like, you're not going to have like a huge group of friends. And that's okay. Like sometimes less is more. Like with me, I have one best friend and we've been best friends for 14 years and that's it, you know, like I have other friends, but my bestie, you know, my ride or die, like it's just me and her, you know. It's been 14 years, you know. So sometimes you'll feel okay even if there's not many people, and I just felt the need to reassure just in case somebody like, oh my god, I'm not gonna have many friends. You know, it's not really about the amount of friends, it's about the bond, right? Yeah, so I'm getting like these people, okay, one could be born in May, the other could be a Gemini, May Gemini, June Gemini. But this is also telling me the time you're most likely going to meet these people, which is May of this year, okay? Or Gemini season. Yeah, I'm getting, okay, let's get into the where. We do have memory. So I don't know if you already know these people and it's like someone from the past and then they've come back, they've changed, they've revamped who they are, and then you bump into them and you're like, oh my god, I knew you from school. But it is giving an energy of a familiarity, if not past life. And I feel like you will meet these people when you're starting all over again, like when you're going through, when you're rebuilding your life in some shape or form. So say for example, if you've been stagnant, like you've been out of work, or like things have just not been working out for you. I'm getting like when you decide to build yourself back up, you're going to meet these people. So say for example, if even again, I'm going to use the gym excuse. If you put on a few pounds and you're like, you know what, I need to lose some weight, I'm going to go to the gym and start working this off. That's when you're going to meet the people like at the gym, you know. I'm getting it's like when you're rebuilding yourself. But this starting over in memory could be giving an energy that you may already know these people. And just because, like, if there's someone from the past, it doesn't always mean that, oh, they're the toxic people, or we had a falling out, why they're coming back. It could literally just be like people you knew in your childhood that you just briefly drifted away from, and now life is bringing you back together because maybe you guys have gone through some certain changes that now you can relate more to each other. Because I have a lot of people like that in my life. Like with me, I've never ever had a falling out with any friend in my life. Like we're either friends or, you know, sometimes life gets in the way, distance gets in the way, we relocate, we move schools, we move house, we move jobs, and then you kind of fizzle out. But I've never had a fight with a friend in my life. I've never been like, well, F you, F, like, bruh. I don't know what that's like. I would not want to experience that. So I'm getting it's not coming from a place of like, oh, like, your past, like you were with like a toxic friend and they're coming back. I'm getting it could be someone you just knew at some point of your life, childhood maybe, and then you guys are just being brought back into each other's lives. This kind of reminds me of one of my friends. She's older than me by 2 years, so we met in school, and she was in the year above me, and basically we talked here and there, but we were not close. And then 5 years later, we met at this thing called NCS, which stands for National Citizen Service. And it's basically where, you know, you do building exercises, you gain an extra qualification, you travel to university at a young age because you're 16, and you learn cool little life skills like camping and cooking and all of these fun stuff. And basically I met her there again, and I didn't even recognize her. I was so different, but she recognized me, and I'm like, oh my God, you have such good eyes, because I look very different at 16 compared to when I was 11, you know? And then we reconnected then again, and we exchanged socials, and then we fizzled out again. We never really saw each other again. And then in the future, I had become a mother, and I was just looking through my social media. I saw her doing dancing, and I'm like, I love dancing. It's been so many years since I had danced then. And then I would see her go to all these classes, so I hit her up. I'm like, hey, like, I see you doing all these dances. I'm really interested. Like, where do you go? And then she goes, yeah, you know, I do this. Like, if you want to come with me, feel free. And then she invited me to dance class, and from that point on, we reconnected like that. Everywhere we go, whenever there's a birthday, she'd invite. Whenever I have a birthday, we'd invite. We'd always keep in touch, and we became close again. And yeah, I had known her from my childhood, but we were never close. So similarly, for you guys, it could be the same thing, where it's someone that you've known in your childhood, but maybe life kind of pulled you both apart, and then when you're rebuilding your life, or when you're going through new changes and trying new things, suddenly you guys are being brought together. But I am getting like a May or Gemini vibe of when you guys are going to meet. So Gemini season or May of this year. We do have Nirvana, so I am getting like, you guys could meet when you're coming from a place of like detachment. Because when I think of Nirvana, I just think of detachment. I don't know why. I don't know what the original meaning of that is, but I'm hearing detachment, enlightenment. It's almost like when I'm hearing stripped bare. It's almost like when you're in an energy where you have nothing to lose, so you're trying new things, you're trying what works for you, you're rebuilding your life. It's giving that sort of energy of when you're going to meet these people, or what these people are going to be like. Yeah, we have the world card. So again, it could be relocation, like when you're moving about, when you've moved houses, or when you've moved, similar to part one a little bit, like when you've moved houses or when you've moved jobs. Like it's some sort of like fresh new energy when you're starting a new cycle in your life, and we do have starting all over again. That's when you're going to meet these people. But I'm getting you already know them. It's like when you've entered like a whole new, again, I'm going to use myself as an example. We reconnected, like me and my friend, she knew me when I was 11 and she was 13, and basically we were just in school, and I was just this, I wouldn't say quiet, but I was just kind of like just there, a background character. And then we reconnected when I had more religious influence, and I was a bit more religious, a bit more reserved when we met. And then we became close again when I became a mom, you know. So it's like every single like big change in my life is like suddenly like we'd end up being in each other's vicinity, and we didn't even know why. And we have a lot of similar shared experiences. So you guys could, like, your soul tribe could be people you already knew of, you already grew up with, but then due to life circumstances you fizzled out, okay? But we do have the King of Wands and the Emperor. Ooh, confirmation. So it's almost like when you're wanting to get your life together, because the King of Wands is someone who plans and strategizes, and they're like, yeah, okay, I'm feeling more creative, I'm feeling more adventurous, I want this out of my life, I want changes in my life, I want to go through a diet, I want to glow up, I want to, I want to fix my life. Like, it's when you're planning and plotting that, like, that's when you're meeting these people, because they could be coming into your life to motivate you, or they're also on the same journey as you are. Like, they're also in this mindset of like, okay, I want to fix my life, I want to upgrade this, I want to do this, and that's when you can meet these people. And we have the Emperor. So this is giving an energy of like, okay, you know what? Like, I want to be the pilot of my own life. I want to be my own boss, okay? It's when you're feeling more like I'm trying to be my own boss is when you're going to meet these people. But I'm getting, this is also telling me the personality of these people. Like, they're very adventurous, okay? They could be culturally different to you guys. So I'm getting different races. I'm not getting like, oh, we only stick to our own kind. Like, this is multiple. 1 second, guys, because this is going to annoy me during the reading. Yeah, sorry guys. For those of you who don't know, I do my readings in the kitchen. So you're going to meet when you're in this process of wanting to rebuild your life, okay? But these people are going to be very, they're on this journey, they're very motivated. They're like, no, I'm sick and tired of living life like this, I actually want to improve, okay? For some of you, it could even be, again, at the gym. I always use that as an example, but it's what comes to me. But yeah, with the Emperor, yeah, like these people are, they take ownership. These are people who are not, I don't want to say this because it sounds a bit triggering, but they don't play victim. Even if they are a victim to things, they don't play victim. They say, okay, well, what did I learn from this? I don't want to get bitter, I want to get better. I needed to go through the growth. Like the fire energy, masculine energy, like this is like, no, I'm gonna use this pain and turn into fuel. Like I need to do, like it's giving these type of people. Like these are not the type of people that, like, woe is me, like if bad things happen to you, like by all means, like cry about it, feel bad about it for a moment, but don't sit in that energy for too long. Like these I'm not gonna lie, this is the kind of soul tribe that believe in, like, again, law of attraction, or like positivity, or your thoughts become a reality kind of people, Jay Shetty, like that kind of vibe where it's just like, you know what, like how can I use this as motivation to work on myself? This is like self-development kind of people. So that's probably why they're coming into your life, is when you're in the process of wanting to elevate, these people are also going to be on that same path, okay? But I'm just getting an energy that you already know these people. Like it's people that you're very familiar with, okay? And then you're going to come together, okay? So it's just almost like destiny is bringing you both, okay? But I'm getting it's 2 people max, but mostly one person, but then that one person also has a friend, and but anyways, that's what I'm getting. I'm going to end that one there. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Gonna move on to the last one. So 27 minutes and 57 seconds, pile 3. You guys chose divine, may you find the bliss. We have the bobcat and the black form, patience, but it's reversed. We have emotions. We have congratulations. We have in a few weeks. Okay. I'm hearing a song, an unreleased song that I made. It's a collab with a woman called Kira Love. Feel free to look at her because like she's well known in her community. I'm like, ooh. But I'm hearing underestimate it, but I'm the blueprint. Underestimate it, but I'm the blueprint. I'm a different flavor, yeah, I like to stay authentic. Loving on myself, I'm cozy in my own skin. Let me not continue that rap because I don't want someone to copy that down. Okay, we have mixed. We have the 4 of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have the 10 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign energy. And then we have more fire energy with the 6 of Wands. And then we have the Star card, which is Aquarius energy, air energy. So when are you meeting your soul tribe? In a few weeks. Plain and simple. Pile 3 is the only pile that just got straight to the point. You're meeting them in a few weeks time. Where? I don't even know. We have divine, and when I asked this deck, it was like I was trying to find out where, but we have divine. So it's just like it's not really giving like a certain location. It's just like when you're at peace with yourself, when you're feeling divine, when you're like feeling yourself. I'm getting a lot of people hitting you up online though, a lot of people giving you a lot of attention. It is giving more online, okay? People say, oh, do you want to hang out? Oh, hey, I'm so-and-so, let's meet up here. Or for some of you, if you do anything creative, it's through collabs. People are like, hey, I really like your content. Hey, I really like what you got going on. Let's collab, let's link. If you have a public platform, people are going to see you online and they're going to hit you up and be like, oh, I really like your stuff. Like, let's link. It's giving online, okay? But it's when you're feeling divine, it's when you're feeling like, okay, everything's fallen into place. But we have patience reverse, and this is telling me more about the character of the people that you're going to have a soul tribe with. These people are not patient, okay? I'm getting like these people are hungry. Like when it comes to like the things they want out of life, they don't just sit and wait for things to happen for themselves. Like they go after the things that they want. They could lack a lot of patience. I'm getting a lot of busy energy, ADHD kind of esque energy. Like I can't sit down. I need to do something. Oh my God. Okay, I need to feel useful. Okay, let me do this. Like these people are always active. Okay. And yeah, for a lot of you, it's also when you're going through something like a big win. We do have congratulations, and we have the 6 of Wands. So when you're also celebrating something, these people are going to come into your life. And I know it's going to feel a little bit, I'm not going to lie, it's going to feel a little bit like, are they my genuine friends, or is it because things are working out for me? For some of you, you guys are going to get really popular and really successful, and it won't take long. It could even be in a few weeks' time. If you make content, you may go viral. But I'm getting like people are going to be coming towards you because they see that you're in a higher vibration. You're attracting a lot of opportunities. Things are working out for you. So it's like they want to be in that vicinity. And it's a mixed bag. Okay, I'm getting a lot of different types of people are going to want to come towards you. But these soul tribes of people, some of them could have mixed heritage, but I'm also just getting like mixed kind of people. I'm getting a lot because with the 6 of Wands, that's a lot of people, right? So I'm getting like popularity. We have the Star card. There's something about you shining and standing out, but with this 4 of Cups, you're also very selective. It's kind of like, I don't want everyone to be close to me. I don't know what your intentions are, because why are you guys getting close to me when my life is winning? When I'm feeling finally happy, when everything's falling into place? Why are suddenly people coming towards me? And I know it may feel like they may have ulterior motives if they're coming towards you during this time, but trust and believe it's because your vibration is increasing. And the misconception that I think some people have is they feel like if their vibration is high, it always just stays high. No, like your vibration can be high, but it can also become low. Like it's not like it's something that's fixed. Okay, so this could be you entering a period where your vibration is becoming high, and therefore you're attracting a lot of good opportunities. I heard wealth, a lot of people's validation. Not that you guys wanted it, but a lot of people like congratulating you, complimenting you when you're looking good. You guys could be going through a glow up. Okay, yeah, but you may be feeling like, I don't want just anyone to get close to me. Like, I know, everyone's gassing me up, but I'm going to be selective with who I trust, So, yeah, I'm getting your soul tribe are also the same way. So, your soul tribe are very confident people. They are people who are very secure in themselves. So, what you got going on, they'll never feel jealous. They will always congratulate you, and they'll be genuinely happy for you because they also have their own stuff going on as well. But they are also selective. And I feel like attracts like you guys are going to recognize each other, like, you're like me, I'm like you, it's kind of like these people are also have a lot going on for themselves, but they're also very selective. They don't trust people easily. So they're gonna sense your energy to be genuine, because I'm getting these people won't be up your ass. Like they'll congratulate you, but then they're not gonna like act like you're a god, and vice versa. You may be the type to congratulate these people or uplift these people, but you're not gonna be up their ass, because I'm getting these people value genuine, in-depth connections. And if it's not genuine, they don't want it. So yeah, I do see them being a bit like, I reject you, I reject you, I reject. But pile 3, no, I like pile 3's energy. And you could feel the same way about them. You're like, okay, I reject you, but I like your energy, so I'm going to become your friend. It's giving like a lot of people want to be close to you, but I'm getting you have yet to meet a lot of people who are vibing at the same frequency. So a lot of people are part of your soul tribe, pile 3. And I think a lot of people feel that connection with you, okay? But yeah, with this 4 of Cups, it is giving an energy that I'm getting pile 3. You don't connect with just anyone. Like you're just like, okay, even if someone's nice to you, like you appreciate their niceness, but you feel like, why don't I feel like a strong connection to them? Like I just want to be nice to them, but I don't feel like we can be like in each other's like energy a lot. Like you just may be a very respectful person, but with this particular person or people coming towards you, you're gonna instantly click. Like you're gonna feel like you don't have to mask around them. You can be your full authentic self with them and feel fully accepted and loved and nurtured, and you're gonna feel like, why do we have such great chemistry? And it's because you guys are soul tribes, okay? These people are hustlers. These people work their ass off. That's why I'm getting the patience reverse. Like, if there's an opportunity, they're going for it, okay? But with the star card, these people are very healing. I'm getting, if they do something that gets them clout, they do it for the right reasons. They're not doing it for like, oh, I just need attention because mommy and daddy didn't give me enough of it. Like, it's giving an energy of like, no, I'm here for a purpose. I'm here to serve the world. I'm here to make the world a better place. I'm passionate about what I do. What I'm doing is just a vessel for what I need to speak out against. Like, I'm getting humanitarian vibes, and the star card is ruled by Aquarius, which is a humanitarian sign. So these people are very genuine and intuitive, so they can sense when someone's off. They can sense when someone's disingenuous, okay? But we do have emotions, so I'm getting these people are very heartfelt. I am getting empath vibes, but you wouldn't think of them as empaths when you met them, because I'm getting, maybe they don't brand themselves as empaths. Maybe they're just like, okay, cool, like, I care about people, and this is what I do for a living because I want to be able to make a difference in the world, and I actually enjoy what I do, and why not make money doing it, you know? But like, they may not like be so into like, oh, I'm gonna go out of my way to like put on this show to show that I care. It's like, they don't prove that they're a good person, they just are, you know? So these people could be very emotionally expressive. They could also be very sensitive people. So I'm getting like, if you are on the introverted side, they're most likely introverted as well, because they're just like, it's too much energy, I get drained, I need to recharge, you know? Because some people think being introverted means shy. They are not the same thing, okay? There are people who are shy, who are actually like, they're not introverted by choice, they're just shy. And then you get people who are not shy, they can put themselves out there, but they're introverted, like they get drained quickly. They need some time to like rest and recharge, okay? I'm getting like, you're meeting this person, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting, I'm getting these people like, they don't like people in their house, they don't like people getting too close to them usually, but with you, they will. They sense your energies like this, you know? Yeah, and I'm getting these people, like, they're here to stay in your life for the long haul, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting you meeting online, and it's people who are doing the same things that you're doing for work, if it's like self-employed. But I love that. That's what I'm getting. I hope that resonates. Take care. Bye.